Thank you for watching NN Extra. I'm your host, Sylvania Ambani. Today we have two special guests. We have Katiti Kiteta in the house.
Hi, Sylvania. Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, and you guys, I know you guys have been asking, where is Anne? Where is Anne? Here is Anne.
I'm back here.
You're back. She has come at the time when kuna njeve, when umeleta ibaridi. It is snowing in Nairobi.
Winter is here.
Not in Nairobi, in
Kenya. If you're following Game of Thrones, you should know that winter is here. And we're ready for it. I don't know about you. You ready for it? I don't watch Game of Thrones. I'm the only Nairobian. I'm the weirdo. I don't care about it. I'm more of a Vikings person.
Okay, we are together in this thing. In fact, I also don't watch Game of Thrones. I don't
really?
Know. Yes.
So you are one of the few Nairobians.
I'm one of the few Nairobians.
When it's trending on Twitter, it's like, now what is this?
Yes. Like people are waiting on their patched on their sofas, waiting for the next season just to come out. I'm like,
I don't know YouTube. You don't?
Anyway, we want to start this discussion today. We want to talk about something that happened a couple of weeks ago, but I think we should be able to talk about it even now because it's quite ridiculous. There was a lady, a single mother, who went to her church and wanted to dedicate the son to the church, but unfortunately she was told no. She was told that she has to come with the baby daddy so that the church can accept this kid.
Imagine that. Imagine how we hate on the parent that stays. Imagine how she is made to, the embarrassment she has to go through just because, who knows the situation? You know, maybe the baby daddy skipped out or maybe he's not aware, but even still, I'd like to think that the church steps in as a guardian at that moment, you know, and doesn't ask such questions because at the end of the day, I think that's a politics because at the end of the day I feel like it's about the child, don't you?
Yes.
If you ask me, the church is always the last place that we go to. It's always the place of refuge that most of us go to when you're feeling down, when you're feeling like everything else has turned against you.
Yes.
And then this is a situation where the church has turned against you now. Where else would you expect people to go to?
I mean, come on, this is a church. Who made them go to actually pass judgment?
Good question.
To this lady?
They're already passing judgment. They're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to welcome each and everyone. But even the thieves, the drug lords, and everyone else is always welcome in church. How about this single mother? It was not her fault that maybe the baby dad decided to scribe his duties. It is not her fault. She even took that bold step to take her child to the church. And then see what they did.
But what she's saying is that actually the baby daddy is in the picture. It's only that he works in Sudan. He's not around. So the church told him until he comes back, that's when they can actually do something for her. But what gave churches this mandate to actually, you know, we are all sinners. Who made them holier than thou?
And especially considering the type of, you know, ministry we have in Nairobi. I don't know if it's the Catholic Church, that one, or it's a Protestant church. But I like to think, look at the hypocrisy in Nairobi, you know, gospel. We have an industry whereby we preach one thing and our leaders are living a completely different life.
Yes.
They're such hypocrites in my opinion. The Kanyani and the likes, I think it's a copy-paste. All of them are like a copy-paste of each other. That's my opinion. So for them to have the audacity to shine out a woman who's actually taking responsibility and doing her work, who are you to say she is not enough? Like what the work she's doing for her son, you know, at least trying to present it to God to bless his life. Who are you to stand in the way of those blessings with your mediocrity, with your mediocre morals?
Yes.
I mean, it's just so hilarious to me.
All I can say is shame on that church. Big time, shame on them, completely.
Big shame, very big shame. Because who made them judges? What do they want from people? It's not that they're the best beings, they're the best, they have the best standards that people should follow. They should lead with examples. If you want people to accept others as they are, if you want people to embrace each other, you preach to people about peace, you preach to people about embracing one another, welcoming one another, then you shun other people. It's not right. It's not good. For me, it's just too pathetic.
And what happened to, you know, extending an olive branch and just giving them an embrace and telling them, my child, I know you went wrong here, but it's a good thing.
Even the time for her to be told anything went wrong has passed. At the end of the past trimester.
Yes.
You know, there's no sin. I'm not I feel, ingekuwa, if this woman is not even doing her best to provide for this child, or even, let alone that she's not, you know, she's
living maybe a wayward life or something like
yeah,
that.
you know, she's neglecting the child for whatever reason, but this is a woman who's taken responsibility and even gone above and beyond, and gone to the church for bringing.
But Katiti and Anne, someone would argue that if all churches now go and just give a free hand to every single person out here, people will be having children out of wedlock, which is a sin. And they are the ones who are preaching, you should abstain until marriage.
But you know the problem with our church, I feel sometimes nowadays, is that they're rigid to changing times. I feel like, okay, the Bible is our
guide,
constitution.
Yes.
So I feel like because the Bible was written at a time when human behavior was very different. I like to think that at the end of the day, it needs to evolve with the times. I mean, the roots should remain pretty standard. Let's not steal, let's not disrespect one another, etc. But if people are having children out of wedlock, I'm not saying let's preach it. If it's happening, it's happening. Let's tell people to now just mjipange kifamilia.
But for them to accept this lady will be meaning they are preaching that guys can have children out of wedlock.
So Mania, even in the Bible, Jesus came for the sinners. We're not saying that this woman is a sinner because she had a baby out of wedlock.
Yes.
It's life. These things happen in this time and age. So instead of just trying to segregate some people, like drawing a boundary, if you have a single mother, or if you're not, your baby dad is not around, you cannot come to church. What sort of example is that? You want to tell me in that church there are no other single mothers in that church? I think there are also other pastors who are single fathers. They have single mothers. Are they shunned away? Do people don't go to those churches and sit there and listen to whatever they are preaching?
All I think is now we are all going to have to start, I don't know, going to church in our own houses.
Well, that's how it was. I think at the end of the day, when you go to heaven, if indeed that's the life after, utaulizwa, what did you do? I gave you the Bible, had access to information. So you give excuses about your pastor, your church mom or church dad or whatever it is your bridge between you and God. There's no time for that, because at the end of the day, it was supposed to be you.
Let me ask you to this question. If you are the minister or the priest or the pastor, whatever name these holy people are being called, and you found yourself at that situation, one of your one of the people who come to your church comes to you and tells you, I'm a single mom, this is my kid, I want to dedicate them. And you are the same person who always preaches how people should abstain from, you know, engaging into sex before marriage and stuff. How would you deal with that situation?
Well, personally, I know of church leaders who are not as condescending as, you know, this certain pastor. They have accepted that, okay, times have changed, people are different. Not everyone can follow the laws the way other people do. Not everyone can follow the Bible to the letter as is expected of us, because unfortunately, you know, what your moral standard is not the same as, you know, my moral standard. That doesn't mean I'm a bad person.
Yes.
So I know if I was that religious leader, I would tell you, okay, are you doing your best to instill the morals that I expected in your child? Are you putting your best foot forward? Are you giving them what they need? And this is the cases are God. There's nothing you as a human being can tell me that would make, you know, would prove that you're better than me. We're all sinners. Even the priest, even the Pope, he deals with it. He has his own sins, and God will deal with him accordingly. So there's no way one person is the moral, you know, compass. I don't think. Then I'm moving to the next church because I feel like it's hypocrisy to me. You're not executing your role. I feel.
If you ask me, I think this situation is more of like a parent and a child. You have a child, you try to instill all the good values you have done for this child. There's one thing in teaching your child on how to do something, but if this child strays, you will not chase away your child. You will not throw that child out of the house. Yes, this child has made a mistake. You still take him or her back. Teach her how to continue with it with the next generation. So if it were me, I will not turn this woman away. I will welcome her back.
Yes.
She's back. She's repentant. She has come back to the church with that child.
Yes.
You don't do that.
Then it's unacceptable completely.
She should just find another church, honestly.
I know, yes.
What is she doing in that church anyway?
I know.
There are too many churches.
There are too many churches.
People can embrace you and love you and appreciate you for who you are
And not put you down.
Guys, let's start our own church.
I
don't think I'd be anyone's moral compass. I live my life, I don't judge and you don't judge.
Yeah, okay.